Will the Deputy Prime Minister update the House on how the government's implementation of an effects test will enhance the competitive process for small businesses in Australian agriculture? How will this change help to drive innovation and jobs growth in my electorate of Capricornia and elsewhere?
The Deputy Prime Minister.
Well, thank you very much, Mr Speaker. And I thank the honourable member for a question. The honourable member who obviously grew up in a small business in Rockhampton with her parents, and I think for 21 years working in the Lucky Daniels Casket Agency, if I remember correctly. And it's the experience of so many, Mr Speaker, on this side of the House that they come from small business. I can see the member for Cowper, who is also involved with caravan parks. I can see the member for Flynn, who had a fuel distributing business. Below him, I can see a man who was involved in the hotel business, another one, electrical traders. It is, in essence, what drives this side of the House is people's belief that you can start from any position in life, from any sense of education, from any sense of wealth or without, and make your way through the economic and social stratification by reason of small business, to attain your highest level of freedom, to be master of your own ship. That is what we believe on this side. And therefore we stand behind laws and changes to laws which allows that person that sense of freedom. And, Mr Speaker, it does provide a sense of ingenuity, a sense of nimbleness to an economy, because it makes sure that access to the marketplace, to the economy, remains open for all. And we know with more participants in a marketplace, we have a greater sense of competition, and over the longer run, obviously a better price and also a greater sense of being able to develop products and develop processes. Mr Speaker, there are over 2 million small businesses in Australia, employing well over 4 million people. It's such a large section of our economy. And I can hear that the flippant discussions from the other side where they run down, but of course there is a large difference, because there is an incredibly large difference. And Mr Speaker, you just see how many people in the coalition side have been involved in small business. I think we can see that it's quite an involvement. But if we pose the same question to the Labor Party side, how many of you have ever been involved in small? How many of you have owned a small business or run a small business? One. I have to give it. It says 1, 2. That's great. So it's not surprising that they just don't get it. To them, they theorise about it. To them, they observe it from a great distance, but they have not been a participant in small business. They do not hold that zeal that we hold on this side, that you can be the master of your own ship, to be not run by big unions or big business, to basically make your own way in the world. That is, in essence, the essence of what takes people into the National Party and the Liberal Party. And, Mr Speaker, we can see it even now with discussions with people such as Leah Marnie of the Tamworth Chamber of Commerce, how interested they are to make sure that we provide a marketplace which gives them a better place so they can get better protections for pharmacies, for fuel distributors, for all those who make up our side of the political fence.